There was a time when I used to write everything down: history notes, geography notes, random thoughts, all on paper. Not neatly, but personally. Each page carried my handwriting, my mood, my little mistakes. Those pages felt alive, but now everything's gone digital. I make my notes on Notion, perfectly structured, easy to edit, and color coded. When I first started content creation, my thoughts always began on paper, until the screens took over and slowly my pen stopped being part of the process. What began as a tool for convenience quietly replaced the way I used to think. The sound of pages turning disappeared, replaced by the silent click of keys. I used to keep birthdays of my family and friends written on small pieces of paper. Now they live in Google Calendar. Back then, remembering felt special. Now it's just another notification on the screen. When I began learning filmmaking, I filled my diary with notes on shot sizes, framing techniques, and editing tips. Each page reflected my excitement, my growth. But today, all those notes live inside Notion, neatly tagged under filmmaking. Easy to access, yet somehow distant. One day I tried writing on paper again, just to feel it. But after a few minutes, my hands started to ache. That's when I realized how much I've lost touch with the act of writing itself. Something that once felt natural now feels like effort. And it's not all that changed, even the way I read it. I used to buy physical books, underline powerful lines, scribble thoughts in the margins, fold the corners of my favorite pages. Each book carried pieces of me: ink marks, emotions, memories. Now that same space holds a Kindle instead of books. It's convenient, cheaper, lighter. But when I finish a book, it feels like I've consumed information, not experienced it. Then there are photographs. Old photos were stored in albums or boxes, printed, touched, and shared. I used to sit with them, flipping through each photo and smiling at the old moments. Now everything goes into Google Photos. Safe, searchable, organized. But I can't help feeling we traded touch for convenience. We can find any photo by typing a name or place, but we no longer hold them or feel the joy of turning photos one by one. I'm not against digital life. Digital tools have their beauty. You can organize your notes perfectly, link ideas, and attach images. You can read hundreds of books on one device. If a topic feels complex, you can just copy a paragraph into ChatGPT and get instant clarity. And with digital photos, nothing really gets lost unless your cloud storage expires. There's no denying the benefits, but what we often miss is the quiet cost that comes with them. Handwritten notes felt personal. They carried a bit of our soul, our energy, our handwriting, our emotions. Typed notes don't. No matter how beautifully arranged, they never carry warmth. When I revisit my old handwritten notes, those pages where I learned Premiere Pro, short compositions, framing, I can feel that phase of my life. I can see how curious I was, how hard I tried. But when I open a digital note, it's just text on a screen. Informative, not emotional. I miss the scribbles, the torn pages, the rough edges, the stains on paper. I miss the sound of pen scratching against pages and the rhythm of turning one after another. I miss the weight of a photo in my hand, the kind that made memories feel real. Digital tools make creation faster, but connection weaker. They make everything accessible, yet somehow emptier. We have made progress, yes, but in this progress, something tender has faded away. The touch of paper, the patience of writing, the emotion behind every mark. We are living in a world where our memories are safer than ever, but feel more distant than before, where everything we create is backed up, but nothing feels backed by our hands. We haven't just shifted from paper to screens, we have shifted from feeling our memories to storing them.